No, they got
Wrong way.
Luigi,
move.
No. No.
Luigi.
Luigi, move. Don't push me, Luna.
Then move.
It didn't move.
You know what?
What's up, the righteous party? Gang.
Say hi, Luna.
Hi. Hi.
What we reading?
We reading. Where's the book?
Show them the book.
Beep beep.
Back, Luigi. Love has no skin tone.
I'm looking at
Has no skin tone.
Luigi. Love has no skin tone.
All right. Let's get it.
Alright. Daddy, Luna playing.
What up? All right.
I didn't say nothing.
We reading Love.
I didn't say nothing.
Bro, you've been in the camera face since the camera turned on. Love has no skin tone. Written by Mike McCall Whitney. Illustrated by Kayla Hartgrove.
I know how to
Good
spell
job.
yes.
Let me see.
Nope.
How you spell yes?
I know.
He said it. How you spell it?
Y-E-S.
Good
I
job.
told him that.
Good job. You're supposed to. All right. Let's get it. So, love has no skin tone. It says no justice, no peace.
No.
We are one and end racism. Now, have a seat.
Go.
Have a seat. Luigi,
I know how to spell the
how you spell the?
T-H-E.
Yes.
And I know how to spell
We're not doing
the.
that. We reading. We reading. All right. So,
That will knock it down.
have a seat. Boy. So today I learned a lesson, and it really blew my mind. I learned some people are racist and don't respect all of humankind. While going to the grocery store, I noticed something wrong. The stores were closed and boarded up, and the trip was taking long.
Luna, sit up.
So you see at the grocery store,
Yeah, Luna laying down.
it's not open and they got it boarded up.
Closed.
Yep, it's a sign that says, no, sit up. Don't worry about what she's doing. Luigi, put your legs down and pay attention to the book, please. Luna, sit up. All right. So the neighborhood was not the same. Things didn't look so well. There were nowhere for us to shop for food, as far as I could tell. Sit up. I looked at all the damage. I looked in disbelief. I looked at all the people that were overwhelmed with grief.
But how do you spell
It's closed. How you spell closed?
C-D-D. No, let me.
Go, Luigi, spell it.
C-L-O-L-E-D.
What's that spell?
D-O-D. I know.
Closed.
Close.
How you spell it, Laura?
D-S-D.
C
G-L.
L. Sit down. Sit down. O S E D. Closed. Spell closed.
It's in front of me.
Luna, scoot over here and sit down.
C-L-O-S-E-D.
Good job. Sit down, Luna. Have a seat. And don't get back up. All right. So everyone was discouraged as we passed them on the street. The people used to look so cheerful and their spirits so upbeat.
Door broke? They broke the door?
Yep, they broke the glasses to the store. Luna.
Who
listen.
broke it?
People.
Why?
We gotta read to figure out. So some people were out cleaning, some people were crying as they swept. The owner of the beauty supply was sitting as she wept.
That's the owner?
Yep, that's the owner.
But why is he crying?
Because they broke the window to her store because they was angry.
She broke it? Who
Well,
did?
somebody else broke it.
Then who broke
We
it?
gotta read it. Have a seat. I blame this on the virus. I know you know the one. The one that tried to keep us down and take away our fun. No, this is something different. It has a strange feel. This is truly different. And I wish it was not real. So she just thinking. You remember the virus when we had to wear masks?
No, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Me.
Called
I
COVID.
see me.
We had to wear a mask everywhere.
I do.
So I stopped looking out the window and I turned to Mom and Dad. I
Why?
could tell they noticed too, so I knew that it was bad. We
She's
drove in
looking
super
at
silence as we went farther down the road. Then things looked much better as we reached a new zip code.
I know how to spell.
Y'all
Mom.
hear that?
I
They
know
said when they got to a
Daddy,
new
I know
zip,
how to spell.
we not spelling, we listening right now.
I
They got to a new zip code and everything started looking better.
was. Okay.
Sit down. Yes.
What is a zip code?
A zip code is a code that represents the area you live in. It's like a 6-digit code. So we stay in 60617. Covers a certain area to let you know like what area you in.
Where'd you take that in?
It's a code that represents a certain area.
Okay.
All right. So, the houses were so ginormous, the grass was so green. The cars were big and shiny. Have a seat, Mona.
She's not
The cars were big and shiny. The air was fresh and clean. As we pulled the parking lot of the grocery store, a man looked at us angrily, and he pushed open his door. Uh-oh.
Daddy, she was not sitting down. That's who probably broke the door, the window.
I don't know. Gotta keep
Me?
reading. Yes.
They probably broke the door like this.
Did they punched it?
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
But she.
I think they had that here and just.
Ow!
Let's see. He said, "Go back to where you came from, and let me make this clear. You have no stores, you burn them down, and you're not welcome here." That man, he looked right at me, as if I had been bad. He looked so mean and hateful. He was really, really mad.
Wait.
So he was mad
He'll have it.
because he didn't want them in his neighborhood.
Here you go.
Yeah, have a seat. Nope, he did not want them in his neighborhood.
Never mind.
There. Me.
Luna, have a seat.
Me.
Have a seat.
Me.
Have a seat, princess.
Get up and sit down.
Me.
Yes, Luigi.
Never mind. I said never mind.
Stop playing.
Have a seat. Yes, seats.
I said never mind. Stop playing, Luigi.
So Dad gave the man a look, and he carefully sit down. And he carefully parked the car. The man did not return the look until he was afar. I asked my dad, "What did we do? Why is he so mad at us? Why is that man so upset and making such a fuss?" So he gonna explain why he mad. Let's see.
Why he mad?
We're gonna find out. We're gonna read the next page.
Usually for that.
He made me feel uncomfortable. This I cannot deny. I tried my best to hold it in, but I began to cry.
But why's he crying?
We gotta read to figure it out. My dad came to hug me, and he held me pretty tight. He said I should not worry, and that everything's all right.
Daddy.
Yes. She crying because the man, the stranger, yelled at her, and she don't know why.
Why?
She made him feel uncomfortable.
Why he
No, her.
She made her feel uncomfortable
Why?
because he yelled.
I'm not you yell at her?
Good job. You shouldn't yell at nobody.
No, I
So-
didn't.
Yeah, have a seat, Luna.
No, that's
It didn't feel alright to me. In fact, it seemed outrageous. I hope the man's behavior is not something that's contagious. Shh. Dad answered, "We did absolutely nothing wrong, and we will not take the blame. That man was rude and mean to us, and he should own the shame." So, he basically saying, just because somebody be mean to you,
Sit up.
don't let that affect you.
Sit up, Luna.
He did something wrong. They didn't do anything
Luna,
wrong.
sit later.
Sit up.
I'm not. He's not playing with you.
So he mentioned things that people did that look like you and me.
You didn't.
We are not guilty of those things. He is wrong as he can be. Now wipe those tears. Stay here with Mom. And let me see that smile. I'll go inside and get something and only take a while. Gave her some tissue
No. Yeah.
so she can wipe her tears.
Yeah. First, she keep crying.
Yep, so she can stop crying. He blew a kiss to Mommy and kissed me on the nose. I was feeling better and even braver, I suppose. My mom walked over to my door and reached to hold my hand. I knew she would explain to me and help me understand.
I know I spelled this, Mom. M-O-M-M-Y.
Good job. Now have a seat. No, you just go have a seat. 'Cause you doing too much.
I'm not.
You doing a little too much, but not like Luna. I cried. I'm not getting out of the car. I want to stay inside. There may be others like that man. From them, we all should have.
Ow.
I want to go back home to the place that I know. I don't want to stay here now. I think it's time for us to go. So now she's ready to go home. All right, y'all just have a seat so we can get through the book. So Mommy said, not everyone is like him. Most people want what's right. Most people find it better if we all unite. They know not to be racist. They know that brings despair. They know our skin tones aren't the same, and they don't even care. You okay, Luna? That's why I keep telling you to have a seat.
Yes.
So people like him are racist. They are better known as haters. They think the color of their skin somehow makes them much greater. They believe in all the stereotypes and listen to the myths. They get blind by these labels and they don't see others' gifts. That's Mommy explaining to her what's wrong.
Okay.
So our neighbors were ruined because people who have enough. Our neighborhood was ruined because people have had enough. Enough of being mistreated when times are already tough.
That's too much people.
Yeah, they protesting.
Yes, they so mad.
Yes, they fed up. They had enough. So when groups of people want to change, they protest in peace and quiet. When they are ignored and abused, some people begin to riot. Who know what riot means?
Me.
Let me see if Lil G know. You know what riot means? So riot is when people like destroy stuff. So that's what happened to
Like destroy.
that's what happened to the stores. They was breaking their window. They was just destroying stuff. Well, what do riot mean?
Never mind.
Never mind. Okay. All right. So now we know why they destroyed stuff. They destroyed the stuff because they was protesting peacefully, but then they started getting abused and ignored, and people wasn't answering their prayers and their stuff. So to get it changed, some people started to riot. So that's what happened to the neighborhood.
I know.
You know already? All right.
I know.
Let's have a seat and listen. So their rage was slowly building up. Their pain was hard to bear. They didn't ask for much at all, just to be treated fair. I had to ask my mommy, what can stop the hate?
Sit on the couch.
Sit down. I'm afraid if we wait too long, it will be too late.
Why did she look like that?
She looked confused, so let's read and figure it out.
She's confused.
That's what it looked like. So at first, I thought the virus was the worst thing in the world. But this silly racist stuff is making my head swirl.
Why?
Too bad that yucky virus cannot turn hate into love. Love should be our focus and not the lack thereof. Cover your mouth.
I don't feel good.
It's okay, we're finna go lay down.
Oh.
So mommy said, the world does not change just because we say it should. It takes a lot of action and a lot of common good. Listen and sit down.
Oh, it's hard. No,
Both of y'all, listen and sit down. Sit all the way down. Get all the way on the couch. Thank you. We are all the same, yet we are all different too. Luna, hush and listen. We are all the same, yet we are all different too. It may sound confusing, but believe me, it is true. Our difference should be celebrated. Our familiarity should be too. It's because we all are different that I am me and you are you. Love has no skin tone. It is a choice we all must make. It is listen to the book.
Okay.
Love has no skin tone. It's a choice we all must make. It is something that we give for other people's sake. It's what?
Putting cancer around the world.
Good job.
Me.
What?
They could hear you
like
never mind.
Like this. Yeah, you have some on your face.
You have some hair.
All right. So we are all important, different and unique. We should not put others down, judge them, or critique. There is no group that is better. There is no perfect race. We are all brothers and sisters and must learn to share this space.
They put a sister?
Everybody are brothers and sisters because we are all child of God. We can make a difference. I know we surely will. We can start with empathy and respect how others feel. Some people just don't get it. Their thinking is so small, they simply fail to realize there is no room here. There's enough. They simply fail to realize there is room here for us all. It's a big world. Uh-oh, what they eating, y'all?
Some shakes.
What you think they eating?
Some watermelons.
You see watermelon in there?
Yes. No.
Look at that, y'all. What y'all think they eat?
Milkshake.
Milkshake.
No, I think both of y'all wrong. It's just ice cream.
Oh.
Just ice cream. Just ice cream, y'all. Just ice cream. Y'all
Can we
overthink.
get Oreo movie?
You can have a seat. You already ate ice cream.
Okay.
I'm glad I learned this lesson. I hope that hate will cease. I look forward to living in a world where we can live in peace. Love, peace, and unity. And that is... Daddy gonna do it first. Book drop. Luna.
And then Luigi.
Book drop.
No,
Luigi.
no,
Luigi. Book drop.
You.
Book drop.
You.
Do your book drop.
No, you, Luigi.
Do it or you ain't gonna do it.
It's you, Luigi.
Do the book drop.
Luigi.
No, you.
Now, Luigi.
It's you.
Do
that
the
do
book
it.
drop.
Oh.
Between the legs. Ooh. Between the legs. All right, we got through that one, y'all. Now let's read our one page of the Bible, Seek and Find. And we
We
all
read that yesterday.
we only read one page. We gotta read page 2 today. The page 2 is about who built the ark. Who know what the ark is?
Me.
What's the ark? What's the ark? What's the ark?
No, only one person.
So what's the ark?
They mean darken.
What's the dark? What's the ark? What's the ark?
I think the world.
No. So let's read and find out what the ark is. On page 2. Wait, we skipped a page. I'm sorry. We're going to come back to the ark tomorrow.
We did that yesterday.
Yeah, so we are still reading.
We read that yesterday.
Bro, you literally skip pages?
No, I almost skipped a page. So today we are learning about Adam and Eve. Who know who Adam and Eve is?
Me.
I think there were.
It's an apple.
I think that is Adam.
Hey.
And I think that is Jesus' mom.
Alright, so these are the first 2 people on the planet. They were the first 2 people on Earth. Adam and Eve. So let's read about Adam and Eve. What do y'all see on the pictures with Adam and Eve? Luna, you first. What you see?
Apple.
Uh-huh. Lil G, what you see?
I see butterfly.
One thing. Just one thing.
I see butterfly.
What you see, Luigi?
A leaf.
You see a leaf? Yep.
Yeah.
What you see, Luna?
You right there, Sean.
Yep, you're right. The last thing that I see is a snake. A snake.
I don't see the snake.
Snake. What? It's okay. I don't know how to tie it. Mommy will fix it.
Okay.
You took it out?
Yeah.
Alright, so Adam and Eve. Genesis chapter 2, verse 4 through 23. Sit up, Luigi. So Adam and Eve were the first man and woman God created. God gave them a beautiful place to live called the Garden of Eden.
I know how to spell Eden.
God allowed them to eat almost everything in the garden. Listen to the book. But he told them not to eat the fruit that grew on the tree in the middle of the garden. One day, a snake convinced Eve to take a bite of the fruit.
Daddy, I know how to spell.
Well, Luigi, I want you to listen to the book and I want you to sit up. And I'm not going to ask again.
I'm looking at them.
Sit up. One day, a snake convinced Eve to take a bite of the fruit. She shared some with Adam too. After eating the fruit, they knew, pay attention to the book, they knew they had done the wrong thing. God was sad that Adam and Eve had disobeyed him. He told Adam and Eve that they needed to leave the garden because they hadn't listened to him. So what happened here?
They were listening to God, so they had to leave.
Yep. What you got to say?
The snake bite his chin. My bad. My snake was gonna eat his hand. Never mind.
No, it had said nothing about the snake eating the hand. The snake convinced Eve to eat the apple, to take a bite of the apple. But
It was probably poisonous.
it was probably poisonous, but God told them not to eat it. So, that's the end of that story until tomorrow. So, who was Adam and Eve first?
The first people on the world.
Yep. Who was Adam and Eve?
The first people in the world. My bad.
Yep. Who was Adam and Eve, Luna?
Apple.
They not apple. They bit the apple. Alrighty. And that's a wrap.
We didn't. Oh, I forgot.
Say good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. You a silly dude. You a silly dude.